Hello, Sphere One members. I hope all things considered, this finds you well and getting through it. I know between Mike and Sharon and myself, we're having a lot of conversations with a lot of different members who are reaching out, inquiring about many different things. And in some cases, it's just, just things to lean on, things to find out about, whether it's things that are internal in the organization and how you can best take advantage of being a member of Sphere One, or just hey, wanting to talk with somebody. And I think that's really the reason and the spirit for me coming to you today is you guys are a part of something great, and you're not going it alone. And I know I shared that in the webinar last week, but it's really something that you can't say enough, and it's really something that unless you truly experience it, all it is something that's talked about, right? And I think that for you as a member of Sphere One, it's so important for you to know that you're not going it alone. I'm talking to probably 5 to 10 members almost a day, and I know Mike is talking to many members as well. And what we're finding in our discussions with members, and these most of which are reaching out to us, but what we're finding is the members that are engaging with other members, whether in their markets or across the country, are coming up with things, or are having the insight with one another to share best practices about what can help get through this, and ultimately, as I shared last week, grow through this. Everybody's in it together. Everybody's experiencing this. It's uncharted waters for sure, unprecedented times. And the fact of the matter is this country, you as a distributor, us as an organization in this industry will get through it. And I think the best thing that we can do is to provide you a level of some type of insight moving forward in the form of what we talked about last week in that webinar. And that is just a landing spot, if you will. And Sharon has built a link system that now we're going to be updating, reviewing every week, but updating every Tuesday morning by 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We want to encourage you every Tuesday to go to that, and we will basically not so much prioritize, but put things in various buckets or folders in there that we believe can help support you. This is information that's coming from the industry. It's coming from our government. It's coming from places like STAFTA, and I just want to shout out to STAFTA and Georgia Foley and some of the things that they're doing with their leadership, with their members, both suppliers as well as the distributors that are a part of it. STAFTA is really taking a lead on a lot of this stuff, and if you're not a part of STAFTA, I would encourage you to become a part of STAFTA. And if you are a part of the STAFTA organization, use that as another tool as well. Some of the things that you're going to see in that portal that we've prepared for you comes from conversations that I've had with Georgia then following back up with us. We have many members that are a part of Sphere One that are on the STAFTA board or have been on the STAFTA board over the years. And it's just a wonderful resource. It's a wonderful pool of folks like you, that you can go ahead and share information with or gain information from. And I think that it's something that's very important. So I don't want to take a lot of your time here today. I just want to let you know that we're trying to do everything we can to, one, stay out of your way, but two, provide you with information that we would see as being tangible, that comes from Sphere One, that comes from the industry, that can be a benefit to you. And I encourage you, talk with each other, talk with us about things that you need. We're coming up with some wonderful ideas about trying to move inventory and how to create some kind of a link on our website or through Sphere One that you guys can engage with one another and share about overstock or things that you could potentially share within the membership, to where people could take inventory off your hands or you could take inventory off of their hands. Some of the other things that you're going to see from us is many suppliers are coming to us wanting to offer us opportunities to train, to increase awareness, not only on their product mix, but on the industry. Look for things like that in the future. The other thing that we're working on, and I'm going to be shooting a short video for our suppliers here in a minute, is to encourage them to work with you as a Sphere One member. Come to you with some type of a stimulus program that can help you offset your costs, move inventory, use inventory to pay some of your bills, to provide you some type of dating. I've spoken with many suppliers and they're all interested in doing something, but it looks like it's more of an individualized type scenario versus just a broad stroke, hey, here's something for all of Sphere 1. So I would encourage you to talk with suppliers. I know many of our members are doing that, maybe their top 10, 15, 20 suppliers, and it seems like they're getting a little bit of joy in that. It seems like even though the suppliers are getting hit from a lot of different directions as well, they're going through this also, they're trying to do things, but it might end up being something more of an individualized scenario than an overall scenario. So I encourage you, get your teams on that, focus on things like that. The other thing that I wanted to let you know, and a part of this portal, is the young executive team is kind of taking a lead internally, and I saw some communications going back and forth just yesterday in regards to them helping our membership navigate through some of the very things that are very important in regards to what the government has given in some of this relief efforts, or some of these the funding and the ability to be able to do certain things. The young executive folks are going to be navigating through that, and I'm under the impression that maybe it's better for you to hear from a fellow member than hearing from, a Mike, a Rob, a Sharon, a Catherine on what our perspective is on it. These are people that are going through it just like you, that have navigated through it, that have gone online and filled out the forms, etc. So my thought is, let them share it. We'll provide the portal, and then you have a resource right there. One, to listen to. Two, to reach out to in the event that it makes sense. Okay? Again, we're behind you. Okay? We're behind you 100%. I can't stress enough that you're part of something very special in Sphere 1. Use it to the best of your ability. Use your employees. Mike and Sharon and Catherine and I, we work for you, and let us help you. Come to us with your ideas. Come to us with your thoughts. Come to us for any insight, asking what it is that we're hearing out there as we talk with everybody, and just know that we're all in this together. I thank you all very much again for being a part of Sphere 1. I thank you for your time today, and I appreciate all that you do to support each other in this organization. Have a great day, and stay safe and healthy.